franktalks.com.
Need help with love, sex, dating, or relationship issues? Help from Frank Kermit, the best-selling author and Canada's most international relationship coach, is only a click away at franktalks.com.
You're listening to Passion with Dr. Laurie Betito, the podcast. Hear the show live weeknights 10 to 11 on CJAD 800.
Tonight on the program, Patty Contenta, sensuality expert, coach, ballroom dance coach. She is the founder of sensualitysecrets.com, otherwise known as patty cakes to some, apparently, according to this texter. 514-800 if you would like, put in your 2 cents here or ask Patty some questions. We're talking about sensuality versus sexuality, charisma, self-confidence, self-esteem, sexual self-esteem, all those issues hopefully we will touch on tonight. So we were talking, let's define charisma. How would you define charisma?
So I actually define it, there's our mutual colleague, Frank Kermit.
Mm-hmm. Who's a regular here.
Yes, yes. I've worked with him a lot on these conversations and this topic, and I love his definition, and I kind of,
You adopted
it, which is ultimately, it's 2 parts. It's having the, leaving someone with a great impression about yourself, and ultimately leaving someone with a great impression about themselves. So somehow when they're around you, other people feel better about themselves and about you. And I like thought, that. Wow, how great is that? Because suddenly it opens the possibility for anybody to be able to be charismatic. You don't have to be this good-looking, tall, dark, or sexy person. You just have to make someone feel better in your presence about themselves and ultimately about you. So then I thought, okay, so what are the virtues that people are looking for in order to feel sort of better when they're in your presence? So there's things like appreciation, where you actually, when you're around them, somehow you make them feel better because you're able to compliment and accept who they are.
You're also noticing. Like
you're noticing.
You're noticing details about that other person. You make comments so that they understand that you've noticed.
Right. So everybody can do that. You have a certain connection with them where you're able to find a common ground, common interests. Right. So whether you're CEO of a company or, a waiter, somehow when you get together, you have the ability to connect with them on a human level where there's a common interest. Right. So anyone can do that. You have the ability to elevate their mood. So when they're around you, somehow you make them feel better, whether it's because of your humor. They feel good. Humor, playfulness, whatever it is. And the last part is ultimately about the self-expression. And I say that where you are able to raise someone's curiosity about things that you're doing, whether it's a new thing that you're learning, a book that you're reading, and somewhere that you travel to.
So piquing somebody's curiosity.
Yes.
Wow, that's great definition of being someone who's charismatic. I love it. News is next, and then we will continue to talk about sensuality, sexuality, sexual self-esteem, charisma, all of the above. You're listening to Passion on CJD 800.
Need help with love, sex, dating, and relationships? Visit franktalks.com.
Check out the Frank Talks Relationship column currently running in the Suburban Newspaper online magazine. To read more, please visit www.thesuburban.com.